First things first, the basics. An engine is just lots of explosions, right? Combustion, fire. So if you think about a fire, if you've ever worked in like a restaurant and you have to take the fire extinguisher or safety course or whatever, excuse me, Shrek, there's 3 things that a fire needs to be able to sustain or even exist. It needs fuel, air, and spark. Same thing for an engine. So spark plugs, needs fuel, gas, it needs air. It needs to pull in air. And then all the computer in your car makes these minor adjustments and calculations and wizard stuff, right? To calculate exactly how much air, fuel, everything to make the combustion happen, to make your engine run. Okay, so when I'm having a problem with my car, my engine, the way that it is running, I'm going back to the basics: air, fuel, spark. I changed a spark plug, I changed a coil, but I figure I might as well change them all. I was trying to avoid it, but the right thing to do is to change them all out. I have a V6, 6 spark plugs, 3 coils. I know it's weird. That's what it is. So V6, there's, okay, so 3 cylinders on each side of the V. I don't know if this is a gang sign. I don't intend it that way, but like visualize the engine, okay? And there's a spark plug in each one of those cylinders. That sparky boy has gas shooting onto it and it poofs and things happen. I also talked about fuel. So if those injectors are not shooting out, injecting fuel into the system, then the engine is not going to run. It needs the gas to make the thing go, right? So you have your spark. If your spark isn't sparking, then it's not going to work. If your fuel ain't fueling, it's not going to work. If your air ain't airing, it's not going to work. So changing all the spark plugs and all the coils. The coils are like, from what I understand anyway, the middleman between the computer that figures out all these calculations and the actual mechanical part. So like the coil is taking instruction from the computer and generating voltage to create a spark at the spark plug. So if there's an issue with the computer, we'll figure that out. But first I'm going to swap out all the spark plugs, all the cylinders. Those parts aren't coming yet until Sunday. It is currently Friday. So I am going to change the coolant and the thermostat. I know that doesn't make any sense based on what I just said, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap out the coolant and the thermostat because to change the thermostat, I have to drain the coolant anyway. Again, from what I am understanding from all the data gathering, right? And I already have the parts. They're already here. I have my car. I'm just going to try to clean up as much as I can. I feel pretty confident in doing this. Honestly, if I can do it, freaking anybody can do it. Stay tuned to see what I pulled out of there.